Hello guys! Back to back stream. Not something you see every day, but today we're not gonna continue the story in Zenless Zone yet. That's for another stream. Today we're gonna do something relaxing. We're gonna get back in touch with nature again with today's event that we're gonna check out in Nika. It's been there for a few days now, but I finally got the timing right to hop into it. Since I first wanted to do Zenless on Zero and then Nika. So now we're here. Now we're waiting while it's booting up. And it should be ready now. There we go. Almost there.
Goddess of victory! Mige!
Couldn't recognize the voice sadly right now. There she is. She looks so relaxing. Alright, let's get into it. Forest. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Warm sunlight. A gently fluttering breeze. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one, dotting the land with color. In the Ark, spring has begun, bringing along with it a warm and dizzying array of emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. Hello, my lovely Lupians. Welcome to Ruby's magnificent shopaholic channel. Today, I'm here at the Cherry Blossom Park. But do any of you know why? I know. The Spring Festa... Oh. Festa? That didn't seem right. Did I get it right? The correct answer is... Oops. To introduce the upcoming Cherry Blossom based festival, the Spring Festa. Okay, it's actually called Festa, huh? Woohoo! Did you guys see that? I never miss. I believe we got together today to work on our homework. Come on, relax. It's not even that much work. I can just copy it later. It'll be fine. Besides, if you don't watch Ruby's show as it's happening, you can't watch it later. Can't? Oh. Oh, Ray's also there, nomming on some stuff. The Spring Festa is one of the 10 most anticipated events in the Ark. And it's just around the corner. How do you all feel? Are you excited? Super duper excited? I've already been losing sleep thinking about catching a glimpse of the cherry blossom from the surface. Me too. By the way, Tsai, are you coming to the festival this year? I haven't given it much thought. You're going, aren't you? Aren't you? I knew it. I knew you'd decide to come along. Let's see. We'll need to prepare a camera, picnic mat, and... I suppose it'd be fine to take one day off. And Raby nomming again. What about you, Miss Pravity? Would you like to come to the fest with us? Oh, she's working again, I see. Huh? Me? Yeah, didn't you hear? For this year's festival, Cherry Blossom from the surface will be open to the public. If you stand underneath them and share a kiss with a special someone, love will last forever. Uh-oh. Huh? Eternal love? Well, I think we can already tell what she's thinking. That's right. Isn't it positively heartwarming? So, as long as you share a kiss under the cherry blossoms, and love will be eternal. Hmm? You're right, Miss Privity. You look like you're up to something. No, I'm not up to anything. For others, spring brings a feeling of revitalization. It's spring. That means the Festival of Harmony will begin soon. No, wait, that's not it. It's called the Spring Festa now. It's been a while since the name changed, but it still doesn't quite stick in my brain. No wonder Niece always says I'm behind the times. Then again, I'm old at heart. What's in the name, anyway? Festival of Harmony, Spring Festa. Well, it doesn't matter which it is. What's important is that everyone has a good time. I hope this year's festival is a joyful one. I hope so too. For others, still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. There she is. Oh, she's so cute. These little birdies are also cute. If I remember correctly, those are called tits. Oh, she even got a little pocket, looked like a little bird. Oh man, how was my day? Same as always. I took care of the little ones in the arboretum. And had tea with Flora and Leaf. Oh, Leaf is the third one we don't know yet, I guess. That's pretty much it. Oh, I have been hearing a lot about the festival lately. Looks like spring really has arrived in the ark. Oh, that seems so relaxing. This festival. You do as well as I do that. The so-called everlasting Sakura is nothing but an illusion. What? Nature, at least real nature, does not exist in the ark. So, I don't think I'll be going. Huh. It's okay. One day, I swore an oath to protect this garden, and I've upheld that oath ever since. I have no interest in illusory what? Facsimiles of nature. Oh. So I see Leader, Flora, and not sure who that is right now. Yeah, let's talk about this first. Oh yeah, banger.
Let's finish this quickly. This Lady Luck is always on our side.
Didn't it just die? Why do I get this, you know? No, I already did it, buddy.
Oops, I got too excited. Now it's hot springtime.
Come on, work, dang it. There we go. Time for some nature. Alright, let's see,
You want me to fight in this
she's
outfit?
in there too, I guess.
Are we going for a walk?
It would be nice if the flowers could come along too. So,
Who shall be the next to fall under my blade?
What?
There we go.
you expect me to go out in this outfit?
Yes, I do. Let's look like this. Alright. Let's enter nature and get some rest. When it's time for the sun to set, I begin to climb the hill. I don't know why. I just felt like it. It's a habit, I suppose. One day, as I was crumpling up in an already crumpled piece of paper once more, and staring up at the sky, I was suddenly enveloped in shadow. What was your day like? That was how I first met you. You looked sad, so I decided to talk to you. I'm not bothering you, am I? At the time, I felt like she was. I am, aren't I? I thought if I kept quiet, she'd stop bothering me and leave me alone. What are you holding on to? An ARC lottery ticket? I see. But she didn't respond the way I expected. Your family's up there, aren't they? Instead, she placed a flower petal in my hand. If you let the wind carry this, it will eventually reach your family. Wouldn't they prefer a beautiful flower over a scrap piece of paper? The petal fluttered up and away from my hand, and the wind carried it up high. I stood there blankly for a while, watching it fly away as she sat next to me. I'm Rena. What's your name? For reasons I can't quite explain, even though I had never spoken since coming down the arc. Down the arc? On that day, my lips parted for the first time. Trina. Who is that? Who is Trina? Trina. Trina? Oh, that's so. I see. Yes. Are you ready? Oh, just a moment. It's just... seeing these flowers brought me back for a moment. Is everyone ready? Oh, little birdie. Why is the one crying? What's going on, little guy? Oh. Right. We are ready, Flora. Alright. Are you all ready too? Okay. Lilac and Margaret are joining us, and they're ready as well. Now then, shall we begin the tea party? That sounds good. I'm sorry, but I have a question. For us? What is it? Well... Flora places a teacup in front of Manna. Lilac worries that it might be rude to keep guests waiting without serving them some refreshments. Margaret thinks so as well. So, before we hear Esther's question, why don't we serve the drinks first? Would warm water be sufficient for you, Esther? Sure. Warm water. I hope it's tea. And you, Trina? Could I please have a warm water as well? As for the little ones, oh, they would prefer some cold water, please, and thank you. There we are. Now that we are properly prepared, can we commence our tea party? So, what was your question, Esther? It's, what am I doing at your tea party? Oh dear, what a question! I love this expression. Oh, so cute. We're not making you uncomfortable, are we? That makes me kinda sad. Oh, don't be sad. It's not that, but Wonderful. So there isn't any problem. Oh. I came here on business. I had no intention of being involved in tea party. Esther, the Botanical Garden Squad holds regular tea parties. During these gatherings, we discuss all manners of matters, with the plants growing in our greenhouse. However, as you know, Trina and I rarely leave the garden, so we often don't have much to share with the little ones. Very true. Usually it's not a big deal, since we have Leaf with us. But she's up on the surface right now, bringing in new little ones. So please, if it's not too much trouble, could you tell the children about what is going on in the outside world? That's kind of a big question to answer. Lilac and Margaret are curious as well. My little ones want to know. Oh man, they're so cute! I'm honestly pretty similar to you guys. I spent all my time in the research lab. I don't have many stories to tell. Today's the first time I've made it out of the lab in a week. Oh. Even the birds are surprised. Well then, how about we listen to the radio? Oh, that sounds like a solid idea. Radio's relaxing. Oh yeah. Let's chill down with this soft beat. The only government-approved anti-aging injection in the arc. Evergreen. I remember. Enjoy your youth for longer. They just keep playing the same ad over and over. If I'm not mistaken, the Sovereigns were the only ones who could receive Evergreen. After the first invasion, the Ark's production system wasn't yet fully established. Before the prices eventually stabilized, it was seen as a luxury item only the Sovereigns could afford. Now, however, everyone has easy access to it, which is a good thing. Yes, it's always good to have it open for the public. Yes, it's a relief. And we're back. Right now, you're listening to Classic Diva, hosted by me, Noise. In part 2, we will be reading stories from our listeners and playing your song requests. Since the Spring Fest is right around the corner, we've gathered some romantic stories related to spring guaranteed. Oh, related to spring guarantee. Wait, what? To spring. Oh, I think there's a comma missing. We've gathered some romantic stories related to spring, guaranteed to make your hearts flutter. We'll be accepting story submissions all the way through the festival. So if you got one, be sure to send it to the program. Before I read the stories, I'll give a brief introduction to the Spring Festival. This year's festival is jam-packed with all sorts of special events. Since we've got Missel's very own Botanical Garden Squad on deck as hosts, not only will the cherry blossoms from the surface be open to the public, but the Ark's gardens will also be available for viewing. So you all can look forward to... Oh. Flora turns off the radio. Yes, I know, Lilac. This is my first time hearing about this too. What's that, Margaret? How could they make this kind of decision without telling us? I don't get it either. I mean, I would have thought they would need, like, the approval of the squad, since they take care of the garden. Unfortunately, This world is filled with people who don't consider the thoughts or feelings of others. Huh? You'd like to know who? Well, I'm sorry. Allow me to apologize on their behalf. I was going to mention it earlier, but I originally came here to convey orders from Suan. Ah, it has to be her, I guess. Lobelia issued orders from us? Yes. In the interest of upholding market shares, Merciless has secured the rights to run this year's Spring Fest. Oh? Oh, hello there. The Botanical Garden is to spare no expense in ensuring the festival's success, including opening the gardens. If Lobelia is the one that arranged this deal, why is the responsibility being thrust on us? A good question. I guess she doesn't want to do it. Because it's a festival focused on flowers, which makes you perfect for it. Makes sense. It's not like we'd be able to refuse anyway. Okay then, so for the fest... No. We refuse. Trina? We mustn't open up the garden. We can't. Oh. You do realize the consequences of disobeying Suan's orders, don't you? It doesn't matter. What do you mean by that? Huh? This is what we can do. The dome which we oversee, the domain which we oversee, is divided into 3 sections. My garden, which is filled with flowers, Trina's arboretum, filled with trees, and Leaf's specimen lab, filled with seeds. For the festival, we open up my section, and the section only. Will that be acceptable? I'll report back to Suan and let you know. How about you, Trina? Are you okay with that? Yes. Thank you, Flora. Good. Now then, Esther, is your work done here? Yes. But there's something personal I would like to speak with you about. With me? Rena's research lab will be cleared out soon, before the end of the festival. Rena. If you left anything important there, you should retrieve it before then. What happened to Rena? Unless you left everything there intentionally. Damn. Wait a second.
Shall we start with a glass of wine? Time out! How's this? Let's finish this quickly.
1 second.
Why are you so obsessed with licking my hair? Stop licking me, Bolt. I'm not even wearing a helmet.
Too bad for you.
Victory is blooming before our very eyes.
I mean, why not? Oh. Oh, it's hanging, not good. There we go. Fix it. I gotta drink something really quick, my throat is dry again. Ah, much better. Alright, let's continue. As the sun starts to set, I begin my habitual climb up the hill. I must have done it so regularly because of the view. The view of the Ark is beautiful from up here there. One day, as I stood on the hill and looked down at the city, I felt a shadow come over me. That's how I first met him. I was wondering where you went. In case you forgot, residency registration is today. What are you doing out here? I know this is the first time we've interacted properly, and you're coming off as an egg. But let's try to be punctual, okay? So, are you worried about joining our squad? No? Then what are you doing up here, looking so desperate? I realize that you've only done real support work in the Ark, so the notion of going up to the surface must feel overwhelming. You only became a Nika toward the end of the second surface reclamation war, so you've never had the opportunity to head up to the surface. Don't look so surprised. I'm your commander after all. I should know a bit about your background. Oh, so this is another commander. Why do I feel like he's not alive anymore? Like, perhaps like Arena 2? Now then, wait, did I read the other thing? Oh yeah, okay. Now then, why don't we hang out here together? Mind if I stand beside you, my inexperienced friend? You're not experienced, you say? Inexperienced, you say? Well, I've certainly spent more time on the surface than you. As he chuckled softly, he stood beside me. I'm Josh Hammett. What's your name? Wait, what? That's Liter? You can call me Liter. Ah, okay. Credit for your thoughts. Liter? Oh, hey Santi. I've been thinking a lot about the past lately. Maybe because it's springtime. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's not that important. Are you done preparing for vacation? Yeah, I know it took a while. But I'm still not sure if I'm happy with my outfit. Oh, come on, it's your spring outfit. No, you look great. I know you're just being nice. Even so, thank you for helping me pick out this outfit. Oh, she'll be blushing. Please, considering how much you've done for me, it's the least I can do. In fact, correct me if I'm not mistaken, but is this your first vacation? Is it? I guess I've never taken a break since joining Mighty Tools. Damn, somebody's been working non-stop. And since it's your first vacation, what do you plan on doing? I don't really have any plans. I have plenty of time, so I'm going to mull it over. Is that so? Well, I hope you have a great time. Oh, bold. Yes, I hope you have a good time as well, Volt. Volt? They can't? I thought bold. Leader pulls out an old pocket watch and checks the time. Damn. If I don't want to disrupt business, I should head out soon. Santi, while I'm away, don't forget to keep providing our customers with the best service around. Of course. Don't you worry about a thing. We're getting a new shipment of materials and equipment tomorrow, so make sure to give everything a proper once-over. Yes, I'll double and triple check everything. And also... Oh. Before accepting anything on credit, make sure to confirm the payment deadline first. Don't let people pay without asking any questions like last time. Oh, and another thing. I think she's not going to stop. Later. Yes? You don't have time for this. My vacation is getting shorter by the minute. Don't worry about me. And get a move on. Start resting already. Yes, see, bold. Ah, okay. I meant to only mention one thing, but I guess I ended up going on for a while. Yup. It's okay. Understand you're only looking out for me. Don't worry, I paid close attention to every single word you said. You said a new request came in, right? Yeah, from Ryan. You know, the spring festival that's being held soon. Miss is in charge of the festival preparations. And she asked us to build some facilities to use for the festival. As soon as you leave, we're going to start with construction. This is the first time you've been responsible for a task of this magnitude. That's right. Before this, I've always worked together with you. So I'm both a little worried and a little excited. I promise, I'll do my best to uphold the sterling reputation of Mighty Tools that you've spent your whole life building. Are you sure you'll be fine without me? If you're really worried, I can push back my vacation. Lisa, if anyone here's worrying too much, it's you. Relax. Everything will be fine. All I want you to do is kick back, relax, and get ready to congratulate me on getting a chance to shine on my own. Alright. She's saying Vault again. You, Vault, and I can celebrate when I get back. We can have a nice party. Sounds good? Looking forward to it. The spring festa, huh? Once the festival starts, there will be crowds of people in most places. Maybe I should visit early and take a peaceful walk along the cherry blossom path. Bold seems to be agreeing on that one. Well, I'll be off. Take care. Let's go, Vault. Vault, Bold. Oh, what is it? B or V?
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
Nice ring. Probably from Flora.
Things are going rough.
Woof woof.
How do you like that? A grand victory!
Nice. Finally, I have some long-awaited time off. For the moment, I'm ruminating. What should I do? Oh. Play some of the video games that are in the library? Binge a show where I can turn my brain off? If not that, then... Actually, even if I spend all day racking my brain deciding what to do, I'll be doing it while lying down in my bed. In fact, that in and of itself isn't a bad holiday. Good thing I woke up early in the morning and hung a note on the door. Really? If there's anything I've learned from the recent past, it's that Mikas have a proclivity for barging into my room at all hours. That's true. Every time we think we got a peaceful time, there is someone who wants something from me. Or a broken window. Just as I'm starting to relax, someone will barge in and get me involved in this or that. So I had to do something about it. So today, I got up extra early and put a note on my door saying that no one is here. As a result, no one has come to disturb me yet. After all, when you've got time off, you should have a chance to kick back and relax. Who is entering my dormitory? Blossom? Flora? You seem a little startled. Is something wrong? Did you not see the note on my door? Note? Do you mean this? Flora hands me a piece of paper. I am not in at the moment, so please come back later. Strange, isn't it? Here you are in the commander's room. Yet there's a note saying that you're elsewhere. Oh, someone may be impersonating you as a prank. I'll have to track down the culprit. You don't have to go through all that. If you say so. Anyway, what is it this time? Is it soon again? Lobelia certainly does keep us on our toes with her unpredictable behavior. But I'm actually here for a different reason this time. Flora proceeds to explain everything that's happened. At one point, she wanted to shut down the garden, and now she wants to open up to the public. It must be a real headache dealing with her. Indeed, it can be. But her wanting to open up the garden also means that she's finally acknowledged us in some fashion. So, in that sense, I consider it fortunate. So, what is it that you need me to do? Should I help you with the festival preparations? Oh, that's not why I came here. The festival preparations are going smoothly. Having Happy Zoo help us out the last time the garden opened worked out nicely. And they've kindly offered to lend us a hand again. However... Oh, what is it? I'm worried about Trina. Blossom, how much do you know about Trina? Trina of the Botanical Garden Squad. She tends to the trees in the arboretum. So strong is her desire to be one with nature. She ends up removing her clothes. Oh, okay, interesting. Where's Trina right now? At this point, she's probably tending to the trees along the cherry blossom path. That place is crowded with people! Indeed it is. I'm not sure if you're aware, Blossom, but Trina takes off her clothes whenever she feels confined by them. This isn't an issue when she's inside the garden, but it's a different story when she's outside. I usually follow her around and make sure she doesn't do anything too scandalous. But I'm too busy preparing for the festival now, and don't have time to keep an eye on her. Would you be able to look after her in my place? I guess we do. For the safety of the Ark, we will take care of the exhibitionist.
Tis but a lark.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
For some reason, it feels like something is going to happen during the Spring Festa. Actually, scratch that. Something always happens whenever I'm supposed to be on holiday. I'm not in the moment. So please, I'm not in the moment, so please come back later. I crumple up the note and get up from my seat. I feel like I need a proper shield to put it on my door. I suppose I should get going. Flora said she's at the cherry blossom path. Boss, I've got a favor to ask you. Oh. Now may not be the best time. Oh, really? I've got to head over towards the cherry blossom path. Well, did I just hear you right? I'm so touched, boss. Huh? I didn't even tell you what it was. What it was I wanted, and you guessed it straight away. All the time working with you was worth it. We've gotten to the level where words aren't even needed to understand each other. In that case, I'll leave everything to you. I'll see you later. Wait! What is it? What's this favor you keep talking about? I was going to ask you to keep watch over Lito. Lito? Yeah. She's supposed to be on vacation now, but she's going around making things for people instead. I've never known her to take a moment's rest in her life. No matter what the circumstances are, she's always on the clock. So it's not exactly surprising that she's working during her vacation time. In many ways, I do find it remarkable. But even so, vacation is a vacation for a reason. When it's time to rest, you ought to do just that. So I wanted you to teach Lita how to kick back. You want me to teach her to relax? Well, I bet Trina can help with that. That's right. She should be taking a walk among the cherry blossoms. She said she wanted to see them before festival crowds arrive. Okay, I was about to go there anyway. I'll meet up with her. Thank you. Oh, and there's something else I have to tell you. What's that? I'm gonna be taking on my first solo assignment. I'll be constructing all the facilities for the Spring Festival. I'm gonna do my best to uphold Mighty Tool's reputation, so be sure to come to see the festival to see my handiwork. Ouch. Ow. Something on my back. What's that? Something mean. Something that hurts. Oh, there it is. Not quite. 1 second. There we go. Now it's gone. Whew. That was not a nice feeling. Alright. Let's continue. Well, I'll be rooting for you. Alright, I better get going. Just as Sandy is about to leave, she abruptly snatches the crumbled note from my hand. Trash goes into the trash bin. Maintaining a clean work environment is something I learned from Lito. She could have at least looked at the piece of paper before throwing it away. Oh man. She proceeds to toss the note in the trash for me. Oh man. Just one time, I want a break. Soon after, Cherry Blossom Path. Fortunately, there aren't many people around. Instead, upon my arrival, I'm greeted by 2 figures. I feel like I'm suffocating. Uh-oh. Trina, twisting and fidgeting in discomfort. Don't be absurd. Alita, who is standing in front of Trina and scolding her. I guess she wanted to take off her clothes, and Lita got confronted with her.
I'll protect you, trainer!
Let's finish this quickly.
You must persevere.
This
The hour of retribution draws near. Fancy a drink?
That day, the petals I let fly from the hill led me to the research lab. Working at the lab with Rin, the days passed quickly. Without saying who was first, we would both climb the hill together, and we looked up at the sky. By the time the sun had set, Rina would ask, "How was your day today?" The days passed one after another, and before we knew it, 5 years had passed. One day we sat on the hill as always, watching the sun go down. "How was your day today?" "Nothing special. Another ordinary day." How about you, Rina?" "Me? Same as usual. Conducting some research in the lab. Taking care of the little ones. In other words, a very special day. By the way, speaking of the lab, have you ever considered officially joining Botanical Garden? You could take your plant research to the next level. I could take you on as my pupil." That's okay, thanks." "What do you mean?" I just don't know what the point would be. It's not like researching plants will help with reclaiming the surface. Not that I'm saying that what you're doing is a bad thing. I know what you mean. No point, huh? To mark the arrival of spring, I was thinking of holding a festival called the Festival of Harmony. I want to exhibit flowers in remembrance of those who couldn't make it to the Ark during the first invasion. If it's not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to help me with the preparations? So that's how she got in contact the first time with that festival. I never thought I'd be asked to help with another festival. Birdie! I've helped with a spring festa before. In fact, this will be the 3rd time I've lent a hand for a festival. Oh, the buddies! Are you cheering me on? Thanks. But you don't have to do that. Flora put me in charge of managing the cherry blossom path. There isn't much to it, considering that the trees don't require much intervention. They'll never wither. With a bitter smile, Trina's gaze drifts towards the towering cherry blossom tree in the distance. The trees stand atop a hill, its lush blossoms painting the pink sky pink. So suffocating. Faced with such breathtaking beauty, Trina collapses to the ground. Can't breathe. Her breathing grows ragged, and she keeps repeating the same sentence over and over. Can't breathe. At some point, can't breathe. In a desperate attempt to break free from the illusion she's created for herself. Can't breathe. In order to get closer to nature. Can't breathe. Trina begins to tear off her clothes. Oh my. And I guess that's where Lita comes in. Can't breathe. At the same time. What in the world are you doing? So I was right.
Every dog has its day! Keep an eye out for places where we can plant flowers.
Oh, that might be a close one. I don't think so. No, let's see.
Perhaps I should have brought some poisonous herbs.
Oh no, I can actually do it before the day reset. Just off by a few seconds. Lucky me.
I won! Do I get a treat for that?
The moment I joined the new squad, I was thrown headlong into intensive training. By the time it was over, my body felt like it was falling apart at the seams. Nevertheless, I continued to climb up the hill. I guess that's Lita's story. As I gazed down on the city, I heard Josh's voice. What are you doing over here? It's almost dinner time. We've got to make sure to be on time, alright? Before I knew it, there was only 1 week left until deployment. That day as well, I was up on the hill, looking down at the sky. I knew I'd find you here. You came here in an awful hurry. Oh, shit, wrong voice. That's pretty rich coming from someone who's always running late. We're having one final get-together before heading up to the surface. Don't you remember? Everyone kept asking me to come get you. How many times are you gonna make me beg you to be on time? Come on. Pretend to humor this pitiful commander's request, will you? At least, let me keep my dignity in front of the other squad members. So, do you still have concerns about going up to the surface? I was never worried. Nice try. I've seen you praying up here every day. Don't worry too much. Nothing will happen. We'll all come back safely. When we do, we'll celebrate your first deployment on the surface. Right, I'm sure we will. Alright, I suppose we can skip training for 1 day tomorrow. What are you talking about? Have you heard about the Festival of Harmony by any chance? It starts tomorrow. If you're up for it, how about we all go, the entire squad? Oh. Was that really 15 years ago? Oh, right. Sorry for stopping in the middle of our work. Let's continue. I'm tired. All I did was make a few things on the way here. I'm already pooped. I'm not as young as I once was. Yeah, no shit. I ought to let Sandy take over soon. I hope she's doing alright without me. You're right. I'll stop worrying. I should focus on where we should be holding the party over here. It's important to celebrate your big debut. Oh? As Lida mutters caustically to herself, she catches sight of a massive cherry tree in the distance. Is that the everlasting Sakura? The tree stands atop a hill, its lush blossoms painting the pink sky. Standing before such a rapturous beauty, Lita is rendered speechless. It's magnificent. At that moment, she spots a strange figure. Hold on, who's that? Underneath the cherry tree is something that shouldn't be there, standing from the branches. What in what are you doing? And that's how they met, perhaps even again. Alright, before I will continue the story, I actually want to try pulling for her. Thanks for the reward. Also some rewards up here, thank you very much. Let's see. Nice. Alright, I can do 50 pulls, let's try our luck. Come on. Yeah. Nothing, alright. next one. Come on. Yes, alright, good. Come on, Trina.
Your orders. Nicely. Nice to meet. Nicely done.
Tetra, dang it, it's not her.
Check it out.
Oh, but another cutie.
Aren't they adorable?
Yes, very adorable Banui. Alright, let's give it another try. Aww. Alright, scraping on the gems now. Oh, okay. Good. Come
Soldier
on,
up, don't you know?
Nice.
Missilis. Tetra!
You are, and I work at the
Another
casino.
bunny!
I can bring
Very nice.
Please.
And it's Noah. Very nice. Huh, 2 bunnies. 2 Benui. I doubt I'll be getting her. Yeah. Alright. I can try again later. I might even be able to grab enough for another temple. Alright, let's get back.
Let's finish this quickly.
May this time last forever.
Lady Luck is always on our side.
Behold my ultimate blade.
Everyone, come with me.
Oh, that looks weird. And dead. Bye bye.
Now it's hot springtime.
Let's get back into it. Oh, while I'm at it, I can grab these tokens already. Lita fills me in on what happened back at the Cherry Blossom Path. I was taking a walk with Walt, and noticed something in the distance dangling from the branches of the tree. I wondered what it was, and it turns out it was Trina tending to the tree in a state of undress. Naturally, I couldn't leave her like that, so raised my voice at her. I knew this would happen. Oh, son, please. I can't go on like this. Maybe you should lay off her for a moment, Lita. Trina really seems to be in physical pain. Well, since you're here, Greenhorn, things should be better. Thank you. Just use a bit of discretion next time you got undressed. Alright. What are you doing? Lita quickly covers my eyes. But didn't you say it was okay since Sun was here? Nope. That's not what I meant. If anything, his being here makes it worse. I don't want. Oh, really? Stop being ridiculous. Can't stand here and allow you to waltz around naked. I'm going to dedicate my time off to making sure you become a respectable person. Me? But I'm a Nika. That's not what I meant. Lita resumes her lecture. Huh. Sandy did ask to help out. It asked me to help out, so I suppose I can't let things continue on as they are. Once the commotion settles down, the three of us start to walk along the cherry blossom path. I never noticed the cherry blossoms when I was building this path. Now that they're in full bloom, they really are breathtaking. Everyone is going to laugh them once the festival begins. Wait, did you just say that you built this path? Yes. Trina and I both constructed it. It feels like yesterday that Trina came to me asking if I could help build this path. Which would be the stage for the Festival of Harmony. But in reality, it's been years. Time sure does have a way of slipping from you. That's right. I certainly wouldn't mind if it slowed down a little. That's why I'm always going on about this and that. We're no spring chickens anymore. We may be Nikas, but even we'll expire someday. Oh, don't say that. It makes me sad. So we have to make the most of the time we have left. And that includes not stripping to the buff anywhere we please. Where did this all come from anyway? You weren't like this before. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's kind of funny for one veteran to be lecturing another. But since I've started, I might as well add one more thing. I want you to be remembered the right way, Trina. As a kind Nika who cared passionately for others, and helped to create a place where people could come and feel happy seeing these flowers. You've got to live life to the fullest, and leave behind proof that we existed. That way, when our time is up, the world and the people around us will remember us honorably. Shouldn't you complete your story for those who we leave behind? For the ones we leave behind, do you think there's any meaning to that? Of course there's. If you die without leaving a mark of any kind, how can you ever prove that kind of person you were? That or what? Oh, this... no. Ah, what? Oops. Instead, you'll become the subject of all kinds of rumors until you're eventually forgotten. That's why we have to work hard to live life to the fullest and leave behind proof that we lived it. As Lita finishes her speech, the massive cherry tree on the hill comes into view. Hey, yo, I just noticed the bold strip. It's been a while since I saw this. Did you see it last festival? Yes, and I thought the same back then. It's beautiful. The towering cherry tree seems to fill the entire sky with its overwhelming presence. As I gaze upon the cherry blossoms in full bloom, memories of the previous festival surface. Many people will probably come to see it again this year. We'll need plenty of facilities to accommodate a large crowd. I wonder if Sandy will be able to handle it on her own. I'm sure she will. Oh. I hope she doesn't make something strange again. Oh, Sandy will be fine. You've done a wonderful job teaching her. I want her to be more than fine. Quietly gazing at the cherry tree, Lita takes out a pocket watch. Before my time is up, I want Sandy to surpass me. Only then will I be able to pass this watch on to her. What's the significance of that watch? Let's just say it's proof that I've lived. Ever since I started working at Mighty Tools, I've always kept this watch on me. If you're talking about passing down that watch, do you mean... Yes. I'll be stepping down from this job, retiring. Huh. Anyway, Trina's been subconsciously quiet. You're not taking your clothes off, are you? Are you okay? I feel like I'm suffocating. I know what's happening again. What's wrong? I'm fine. Just go back. The everlasting Sakura doesn't need any care. It's just an illusion. It's fine to head back. Okay, we don't want you overexerting yourself. Bring on, I'll carry Trina. Can you take care of Vault? Oh, sure. Come, buddy. Let's do the walkies. I realize you're feeling uncomfortable, Trina, but lean on me. Thank you. It's times like this when I wish I was taller. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, man. Alright. Let's go. With Trina leaning on her, Lita leaves the cherry blossom path. Huh. Even though she said she was fine, Trina's expression when she glanced at the cherry tree bothers me. Almost as if there was a sense of being sick and tired of something. Yeah, she can't take care of the tree. Are you feeling any better? Yes. Thank you for taking care of me. Glad to hear you're better. What's on your mind, Greenhorn? You seem to be off in another world the entire way here. You and Trina made the cherry blossom path together, right? Right. Then what about the cherry tree? The cherry tree? I don't understand what you mean. I heard before that the cherry tree from the surface, the everlasting Sakura, had its lifespan artificially extended. That's why it's been able to survive on the Ark all these days. Could the person who carried out those measures be... As I relay the story I heard from Sakura, Trina's body starts to tremble. As expected, the person who made the everlasting Sakura is none other than... That's right. The everlasting Sakura is one of my failed creations. Failed? Why failed? Because it's
The
everlasting?
flowers are crying.
Oh.
The hour of retribution draws near. We must persevere.
Some poisonous herbs. How do you like that? A grand victory!
Indeed.
Shall we start with a glass of wine?
Keep an eye out for places where we can plant flowers.
This outfit is a real drag. Time out!
Reloading!
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Preparing for a festival was much harder than I thought it'd be. By the time I came to my senses, it was already the last day of the festival. After finally finishing the last order of business, I dragged my exhausted body up the hill. When I got to the top, there you are. Rena was waiting for me as usual. How was your day today? I've been so busy preparing for the festival, and I think most everything's done now. Ah, I see. Would you like to sit there for a moment? As I sat down, Rena pointed to the town below us. You asked me before what the point of plant research was. Have you still not come up with the answer? The streets below were filled with smiling attendants of the Festival of Harmony, taking in the flowers and the trees. Trina. Plant research may not directly help in reclaiming the surface. That much is true. Still, if it affords us the chance to witness this sight currently before us, for me that alone is reason enough. By the way, did you know? The people who came to the festival are exchanging items they brought from the surface. In the spirit of that, I brought something for you. I didn't have anything I brought for the surface, so I thought as I could give you what's most precious to me. Oh, ta-da! Rena handed me a small key. It's a garden key. Garden key? Oh, garden key? Garden key? Yep. I want to see more scenes like this in the future, so I made a garden. My wish is that when people are looking at the flowers and trees, they forget their worries for a moment. I'm pouring that wish and my hope into that garden. Right now, it's just filled with saplings, so it doesn't look like much. But once they all grow, you'll be amazed. You should come and visit when you've got the time. Thank you. I didn't prepare anything for you. It's fine. You've already given me plenty. I have? Yeah. I'm looking down at it right now. As Rena spoke, she gazed down at the town and smiled radiantly. Looking at her beaming, I found myself wishing for something. I wished that I could see this kind of scenery and look upon more bright smiles similar to hers. Anytime, anywhere. Hey, Rena. Yeah, I want to join Botanical Garden. So you finally come around to the idea? Then you need to make a promise to me, alright? What is it? Never stop treasuring the plants. If you do that, you'll do right by the ones you're seeing today. And honor them. Pretty simple, right? A long time ago, there was someone who led me to Botanical Garden. At that time, Rita practically dragged me to the Festival of Harmony, kicking and screaming. It goes by a different name now, Spring Festa. And that day, I saw entire crowds of people forget all their worries while looking at the flora. After seeing Rena smile for the first time since she arrived in the Ark, I made up my mind. I decided to follow Rena's suggestion and resolved to research plants at Botanical Garden. And that's why you made the everlasting Sakura. I wanted people to be able to see flowers and trees anywhere, anytime. That way, whenever they wanted to forget their worries, they could have easy access to nature. Then I'd say you succeeded. Thanks to your research, trees are a common sight in the Ark. After years of research, the day finally came when the everlasting sakura bloomed. The first person I went to see was Rina. That's when I realized for the first time, unlike me, who had become a Nika, for Rina, who had chosen to live her life as a human, time passed much more quickly. In the end, Rina never got to see the everlasting sakura. My wish was nothing but a delusion. Looking back on it now, it's so obvious. All I wanted was to look upon her bright, pure smile. But I got dehydrated and my throat turned dry. Much better. But I attempted to bring it about with illusions. It's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? I'm sorry. I know I'm a downer. Oh, I need to stop by the garden before it gets too late. I was told to notify them once we are finished renovating the cherry blossom path. Soon after, we came to the garden to see Flora. However, something didn't feel quite right. Am I the only one who finds this strange? No, I feel it too. Aren't there still a few more days until the festival? Yeah, as far as I know. Then why are there so many people here? The festival hasn't even begun. Yet the garden is crammed full of Nikas. Oh, what's going on in here?
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
This outfit is a real
We must persevere.
Perhaps I should have brought some poisonous
Oh, I
herbs.
noticed that my connection is tanking again. Not cool.
You are out of
Let's finish this quickly.
As it may be.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Alright. How many times must I tell you? We can't be late. Don't blame me if you end up getting chewed out by the superiors. Anyway, how are you finding the Festival of Harmony? It's nice. I didn't realize how long it's been since I let go and relaxed. Well, we all need days off. If you only ever hurl yourself forward and fixate on the distant future, you'll get exhausted pretty quickly. We also never know when our time is up. So it'd be a real shame to miss out on moments like this, don't you think? We silently looked down at the festival, which was in full swing. From up on the hill, the view of the Ark, and the sight of people blending in with the flowers and trees was truly beautiful. You know what I like so much about this festival? Whenever I'm looking at the greenery, all my worries melt away. When we go up on the surface, we'll get to see even more beautiful plant life than today. I can't wait. I'm excited too. Still, I don't think I'll ever forget what I'm seeing here today. Here, take this. Why are you giving me this? Didn't you know, on the last day of the Festival of Harmony, people exchange things that are precious to them. Let me guess, the pocket watch? I already gave gifts to the others. It'd hardly be fair to exclude you. That's a pocket watch I used to use. It may look a little worse for wear, but it tells the time perfectly. You can use that to check the time. So now you won't have any excuse for being late. Didn't we agree to have a nice meal once we got back from the surface? You're the guest of Anna, and we're celebrating a successful first deployment on the surface, so we can't have you being late to the party. This time, let's try to be punctual. I'll try. I should give you something too. It's fun. If you find something good the next time you're on the surface, you can give it to me. Lita has been lost in thought ever since we entered the garden. The sight of the Nikas quietly enjoying the flowers seems to have her reminiscing about our times. He was right. Sometimes moments like these are necessary. Everyone seems to so at peace. Anyway, we should try and find Flora. Yes, but how are we going to find Flora amongst all these sneakers? Trainer! Oh, so it was so, and she got a new outfit. Oh, that's so cute, the dog with the little beanbag. What brings you here? Biscuit, good timing. Huh? Do you know where Flora is? Flora? I haven't seen her in a while, not after all these visitors suddenly arrived. I see. I do remember her scent though, so I can try to track her down for you. That'd be wonderful, thank you. But don't you need to take care of the animals at the shelter? I know you've been helping Flora for the past few days. Guillotine is taking care of the furry friends, so it's fine. Ah, Guillotine is there too again. Nice. She also brought along someone named Maiden to help her. Anywho, give me just a minute. I'll go find Flora for you. Biscuit runs off to the other side of the garden. Even for Biscuit, finding Flora amongst so many Nikas will surely take some time. I mean, she's going by scent. While we wait, why don't I introduce you to the little ones? Oh yeah, sure. Soon after. What flower is this? This one is called lilac. Whenever spring comes, it breaks into a big grin like this. Isn't it pretty? Oh, what a precious smile. Lita and Trina absorbed in the flowers. The more I look around the garden, the more I can feel how each plant is being conscientiously cared for. Jeez. That's right. The plants here are carefully tended to maintain their natural form. The temperature, the humidity, the soil and sunlight. Everything is carefully monitored and adjusted according to the specific needs. The fact that they're tended to with such loving care is why the plants here are able to bring out smiles in people. Because they've been allowed to remain in their natural state. Say, why do I need to get to see the arboretum you manage? Well, the arboretum is... The arboretum will remain closed to the public. Isn't that right, Trina? Yes, that's right. It's not going to be opened? Why is that? So that Rene can rest. That's all I can say. So that Rene... So she... Oh, wait. What? I'm confused. It sounds like she's dead. Is that like her resting place? It's all I can say. Huh? I heard the news. You finished renovating the cherry blossom path? Yes, so is there anything I can help with the garden? Sorry? What do you say, Lilac? Oh my, I forgot all about that. And it's terribly important. Trina, I have one more favor to ask of you. What's that? Before I ask you, I should explain to you why the garden is crowded right now. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. What do you mean? What mistake? I thought of something while preparing for the festival. I wanted Nikas, who works so hard every day, to be able to come to the festival and rest. That sounds like a solid plan. What seems to be the problem with that? So I made special invitations for them, but I accidentally wrote the wrong date on them. Oh, and bye-bye. And that's why the garden is so crowded. Exactly. It's hard to imagine someone like you making such a simple mistake. No one's perfect. Should I tell everyone that the dates were incorrect? I think it's too late for that. That's true, there are quite a lot here. You can't send everyone back after they came all this way. Precisely. So just for today, I was thinking of holding a festival for the Nikas. Oh, a festival just for Nikas? That's not a bad idea. Which brings me to my request. Flora hands over a stack of pamphlets. In order for the guests to fully enjoy the festival, could you help distribute these Spring Festa pamphlets? Sure, will do. Doesn't seem too hard.
I'm a little scared, but I can do it! Stop licking me, Bolt.
Tis but a lark.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Oops, I misclicked. Almost at the end. This year's Spring Festa will feature a unique promotional event. Attendees will take these pamphlets and get a stamp when they head to the specific locations. The garden, the spring fair, and the cherry tree brought from the surface. To help make this process easier, I'd like you to place these pamphlets at key locations along the route. The garden has already been covered, so if you could take care of the other two spots, that'd be great. Following Flora's request, we head toward the entrance of the cherry blossom path where the spring fair was taking place. The area is already crowded with Nikas who had received invitations. Rookie? Good timing. Everyone here is saying they got invitations saying to come today. Do you know what went wrong? Well, you see... So she wrote the wrong dates on the invitation. What a pain. Yeah, is it going to cause any issues with the spring fair? Santi set up the booth pretty quickly, so we should be able to get it up and running no problem. Last time she turned a basic general store into a high-scale luxury boutique, so I was a bit concerned. What? But this time she did a perfect job. She kept the market's atmosphere appropriately modest, and the booths blended in perfectly with the cherry blossoms path, just like I wanted. You've taught her well, Lito. Oh, blushing. You're certainly right about that, Jan. Oh, by the way, I have something to give to you. Trina begins to explain the pamphlet and stamp system to Jan. Didn't I tell you, Lito? A Santi would be fine. You're right, Greenhorn. Santi has really blossomed. That's right, and she'll continue to flourish. One day she's sure to become as outstanding as you. Whenever people see her, they recall that you were her teacher. And I remember what kind of needle you were. You'll be remembered. As you should be. So, before your time runs out, think about what you want to do for yourself. For myself. Is there anything more tragic than in search of complete death, leaving your life incomplete? As she takes in my exhortations, Lita silently watches the bustling spring faboose for a long time. You're right. If possible, I would be best to complete both. That's the right decision to make.
A new outfit for a new fight. Go
But I
get 'em,
hope
Bolt.
it will take a long time until it's her day to say goodbye.
Fighting is tougher. I must be getting old.
Fancy a drink?
Mwah. We're back at the Cherry Blossom Path. Oh no, I hope Trina's doing alright. We don't want something certain to happen to her again. All we need to do is place the pamphlets along the way as we follow the path. Are you going to be okay, Trina? Trina's gaze drifts towards the distant hill. Gradually, her eyes become stained in pink. Just before her vision is completely enveloped in rosy hues, she squeezes her eyes shut. Do you still feel like you're suffocating? I would say so. Yes. If it gets too much, we can handle it from here. You don't need to force yourself up the hill. Trina's hands clench tightly, crumbling the pamphlet she's holding. After some time, she finally opens her mouth. I'm sorry. I'll wait here. You two can... Lita gently holds Trina's trembling hands. It's okay. Greenhorn and I will go to the everlasting Sakura. Thank you. In the meantime, you can sit down here. Sorry? You heard Flora. Today is a festival just for Nikas. It won't be a problem for us to take a short break under a cherry tree. For goodness sake, how long are you going to keep standing there? Lita grabs Trina's hand and yanks her down to sit beside her. Greenhorn, you have a seat as well. Okay. Sitting side by side, we proceed to gaze at the cherry tree. Isn't this nice? Whenever you take in nature, you forget about all your worries. Trina, there's something I've been wondering about. What happened with you and Rena? What was she to you? Trina fishes out a key from her pocket and wordlessly fiddles with it for a long time. Then, as if she has finally come to some kind of resolution, she looks towards the distant hill and speaks up. Whenever the sun began to set, I would habitually climb the hill. Oh man, I really
I will
wonder what
protect
happened to
both
Rena.
Blossom and the flowers. How's this? Do I get a treat for that?
I wonder if that's something I could play on standard tuning. I became a Nika not long after I joined Botanical Garden. I did it in order to fulfill my wish. I needed time to create the everlasting Sakura. I threw myself headlong into research, skipping meals and foregoing sleep. Eventually, I became oblivious to the passage of time. The more time I spent inside the lab, the less time I spent climbing up the hill. At some point, I was staying in the lab all the time. After who knows how much time had passed, the everlasting Sakura finally blossomed. When it happened, the first person I went to see was Rena. However, the place where I met her was not our usual spot at the hill, but inside a quiet hospital room. Oh no. It's been a long time. Rena. That's when I realized for the first time, unlike me who had become a Nika, for Rena, who had chosen to forgo the evergreen injection and live her life as a human, time passed much more quickly. How was your day today? Conducted some research in the lab. Took care of the little ones. Just an ordinary day. I see. For me, it's a special day because I get to see you. The flowers are blooming on the hill. I'm sorry that I couldn't go with you to see the cherry blossom tree. I don't have the strength anymore. I came too late. If only I'd come sooner. Trina, I have a favor to ask of you. What is it? The garden. The promise we made. Going forward. Oh no. She wasn't able to say it anymore. Or what? In accordance with her last wish, Rena's ashes were scattered in the garden, and her belongings were delivered to the lab. From that day on, I protected the garden so Rena could rest in peace. Oh. Is that why the arboretum is closed to visitors? There is a tree in the arboretum where Rena's ashes are buried. Oh. I wasn't able to keep my promise to her. Instead, I chased an illusion and ruined everything. I created the everlasting Sakura and destroyed the true value of the plants I saw that day. I ruined any hope of seeing Rena smile again. Oh. No longer was I able to climb up the hill. Despite all of it, however, I still wish for Rena to rest peacefully. It's all I have left, and so I must protect that with everything I have. That is why I can't open up the arboretum. You regret creating the everlasting Sakura. That's why the hill instills you with fear. Yes, because Rena is no longer there. I see. Thank you for telling us. I'm sure it wasn't easy. As a token of gratitude, I'll tell you my story. You will? Yes. It was a long time ago. Back then, whenever the sun began to set, I would climb that hill habitually. But with someone else. And there we have the nice track again.
Fancy a drink?
On the last day of the Festival of Harmony, people would exchange their treasured belongings. However, I never had the chance to repay Josh. The first day I went up to the surface, Josh died. Oh no. He was killed by a rapture during an operation. Rip Josh. He died trying to protect an inexperienced sneaker. It was her first time up on the surface. Was it you? And she had wandered around excitedly without thinking. He threw his life away to protect a pathetic rookie. Keep your chin up, kid. My life for yours. That's enough for me. Stop talking. You're making your wounds open up more. Lita, what kind of person am I? I hope that I'm remembered as a good person. Oh man. My first excursion on the surface came to a close, and I headed to the rendezvous point. It was the first time I'd ever been on time, but there was no one else there to witness it. My comrades left behind no wills, no mementos. There was nothing left. That's when I realized dying an incomplete death only makes it harder for those left behind. Ever since that day, I have strived to ensure that when I go, I leave my mark. I stopped climbing the hill, but it wasn't all bad. There was a lot to do at the workshop, and my comrades were no longer there. That became my daily existence. That's when you came to visit me, Trina. The request to construct a cherry blossom path. Once we were finished with the path, on the day the Festival of Harmony began, I climbed up the hill for the first time in a long time. As I walked up the hill, admiring the cherry blossoms, old memories came flooding back, one after the other. Banal jokes and pranks between me and my old comrades resurfaced, and I had to stop walking from time to time as I was laughing so hard. When I finally reached the top, I stood underneath the everlasting sakura. From there, I could see it clearly, what they had left behind. Lita smiles brightly as she gazes at the distant hill. Over there, that's the resting place for my memories with my comrades. I wasn't the only one who saw it either. When I looked around, I could see all manner of people smiling brightly. Some were leaving behind new memories, some were reminiscing, and all were forgetting their worries in that moment. I want you to witness that, Trina. Even if you're afraid, I want you to climb this hill and place everlasting sakura. I want you to see with your own two eyes that what lies there is not an illusion. So, Lita reaches her hand out to Trina and stands up. Won't you come with me to see the everlasting sakura together? Holding Lita's hand, Trina takes a step forward. With every movement closer to the everlasting Sakura, showers of pink petals fill the sky as if responding to their steps. Yeah. Stay strong, Trina. We're almost there. Okay. If it gets too much, let me know. I'm okay for now. Lita tightens a grip on Trina's hand, and the two of them silently climb the hill. And after a while, Trina once again glimpses the scenery. Oh, little chubbies, together with Bold. She had left behind on the hill so long ago. He once again said that everlasting Sakura was nothing more than an illusion. Do you still feel that way? Underneath the cherry trees in bloom, throngs of Nika smile radiantly, as if they had forgotten all their worries. Trina, the everlasting Sakura is no illusion. If it were, how could it bring out such wholesome smiles? True. Your desires to preserve the value of those plants. Your yearning to fulfill the promise you made to Rina. They're still alive and well. But Rina isn't here. She can't see the everlasting Sakura. There's no meaning to any of this. You're right. Rina isn't here, but her wish lives on. You said so yourself. Rina wished for people to forget their worries for a brief moment while looking at the flowers and trees. I want to see more scenes like this in the future, so I made a garden. My wish is that when people are looking at the flowers and trees, they'll forget their worries for a moment. I'm pouring that wish and my hope into that garden. The everlasting Sakura has helped fulfill Rina's wish. It's allowed people to be truly happy, even if just for a moment, and smile. That's more than enough to give it meaning. It also means that Rina can rest in peace. Trina's gaze turns to the everlasting Sakura, the place where Rina always spoke to her. The everlasting Sakura casts its shade over Trina. You're right. Tears well up in Trina's eyes as she gazes up at everlasting Sakura. As if to comfort her, a lone petal drifts into her hand. This is... Your family's up there, aren't they? If you let the wind carry this, it will eventually reach your family. Trina opens her hand, and petal flies up high, carried by the wind. After watching the petal for a while, Trina speaks. Thank you for bringing me here. You don't have to thank me. You're the one who brought me here in the first place. You said his name was Josh Hammett? Huh? He must have been an amazing commander to have inspired someone as remarkable as you. I should thank him as well as your comrades. You're right. We should. Lita closes her eyes as her memories intermingle with the scent of the flowers. She quietly prays that her fallen comrades may rest in peace. Lita, you said you wanted to visit the Arboretum, right? Whenever you've got time, you're more than welcome to visit. You're more than welcome, yeah. Sure, that sounds nice. Beneath the sheltering pink sky, Lita and Trina share stories from time long gone. The next time I see the everlasting Sakura, I remember this day. Underneath the flourishing cherry blossoms, I quietly close my eyes, in order to remember today in all its beauty for a long time, in order to not forget the memories of the past and to forge new ones for the future. It was a really beautiful story.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and
We
enjoy
learned some more
ourselves.
backstory of two Nikas. Give me the background. There we go. To the shop really quick. This time I'm gonna grab those first and grab the badge later. Plus we're gonna try to get her. Not sure if I'll manage, but that's what we'll find out. But first, since we're here now, let's start over here. Ooh, 4 temples. Come on. Dang it. Come on. Okay, that's... Oof. Only rare. That's been a while since I had... It's been a while since I had such a pull in friendships. Come on, guys. Show me that you care for me. Oh, thank you, my friends. What a perfect timing, too.
Soldier, I'm Neon.
And it's... Wow, man, I'm getting a lot of Tetra today. Another bunny, perhaps?
Leave all
No,
the
but
cats in
also
the yard
an
to
animal.
me.
Neat. And the last one. Let's see. Okay. Off we go to the normal ones. Ooh, I actually got quite a lot. Ah, one more exchange and I got this special thingy finished. Oh. Come on. Show us more neat stuff. Come on. No. Still got 3 more, I think. Ooh, alright, alright. Back in action. What will it be?
This shot. This shot.
Your orders, please.
Missiles! Well, sadly not Trina, since we're not in a banner.
I've got some
Oh, but
testing to
Maxwell
do
is
that's
also
pretty
nice.
interesting.
Oh. Aw. Let me check. Yeah, okay, one more. Just wanted to make sure that I got enough. Come on. Alright, I guess. Now, on to the final try for now to get Trina, the exhibitionist. Come on, come on. Aww. Sedge. Well, I guess I can try another time. Oh, I can revise. Oh. I see. So, I got Maxwell maxed out now. And the next one would be Uni. And over here... I got her maxed out too. That's right. So, another bunny is... It's another bunny's turn now. I still don't have her, which makes me sad. Wait, can I? Yo, that's crazy. It's so crazy that we can also put those in now. Alright, change that. We still got some molds.
Saw teeth, entire build. You can take your time. Have fun shopping.
That's
Just
what I
in
want.
time,
There
dear
we go.
client.
Quite a lot.
I'm sure you'll be more than happy
Let's
with
see.
your purchase.
Let me first grab those. Thank you. And those. Thank you. Ooh, actually quite a lot I can open. 8 SRs. 2 SSRs, not bad. 9! Ho 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 ho, that's gonna be crazy. Let's see, let's see. Okay. A bit more than half SSR. I can be happy with that. Especially since I got Egg and Fox. Alright, special one. Missilis. Come on. Tetra, please. Alright. And now the most important one. The Pilgrim one. Come on. At least it's an SSR. Not bad. Huh. Oh yeah, and also one special thing that I wanted to do with you guys. Wait over here. It's finally time. Level 400. New milestone. Took a while. But now we're here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this this event of nature with 2 different backstories. I thought really enjoyed it. Got a new Nika there here. It looks really relaxing. We get more info from Rita's past. I hope that brings your end. I mean, I hope that gives you a relaxing end of the weekend with a Sunday ending. And hopefully a good start into the next week with me. And I hope that we will see each other again in the next stream. And until then, I will say goodbye.